This is Redemption, an actual play podcast set in the Star Wars role-playing game system, with Chris Burlew as the GM and also the droid R3A1.
I haven't been touched by a Wookiee like that ever.
Kendall Jung as the Twi'lek former Padawan, Karel.
Do my Lego make my face look fat?
Michael Waldschlager II as the Duros pilot, Tazi.
But I want to know if 100 credits is good enough for you.
And Nathan Robinson as the Nautilin gunner, KAIO.
I am KAIO. That's who I am.
Episode 210, Chasing Tazi. The revelation that KAIO is being hunted by the Black Sun has surprised the crew and caused a lot of tension between them. However, with Tazi's father captured by the bounty-hunter-droid HIKSA, they need to focus on finding Tazi's father and recovering him, without giving up KAIO to the crime syndicate and their non-existent tender mercy.
What have we
Who in the Black Sun do you owe your debt to? Or who thinks you owe them a debt?
Do you know the name Prince Shizor?
Did you save one of his competition or something? Like, what's the...
No, so
give me the skinny.
Well,
Let me
one of his, I think it is a nephew, might have been cousin, I don't know, is named Shad. He hurt himself on one of the missions for the Black Sun, for Prince Shizor. And at the time, I was doing work for Prince Shizor, doing medic work and just helping out people.
You worked for the Black Sun.
Yeah, so doing things, and then he came, and this wound was extremely bad, and he needed a replacement to his leg, but he wouldn't allow me to do cybernetic implants, so I tried to just fix it. That didn't work out, obviously.
Is he dead?
No, he just doesn't walk at all, really.
You paralyzed him?
Yeah.
On purpose?
No. At the time, I really didn't care. I just was getting money.
So why didn't you just put a cybernetic leg on him?
Because he wouldn't let me.
Well, that seems silly.
I said that at the time. But, you know, when a trillionaire tells me to do something, I do it.
So they're after you because you paralyzed Prince Shizor's cousin?
Probably. Or nephew. Something. Someone close to him. I believe he was a general of the Black Sun as well.
All right.
So what I did was I killed myself and ended up on Tatooine.
So KAIO isn't your real name?
Sure, yeah.
Well, if you killed yourself, KAIO Greel is not your real name.
That's a good point, isn't it?
So what's your real name?
I am KAIO. That's who I am.
I would just like to state for the record that, as far as I know, I don't have anybody really powerful trying to kill me.
Except for Count Dooku.
Well,
him too.
He's really after Tazi. I mean, it's kind of a splash thing.
Not right, too, yeah.
Let's not forget Rafe.
He wants you to die.
I don't think Rafe wants me to die.
Yeah. He does.
He does. Yeah, he does.
I mean, it's fine. Look.
I stopped keeping track.
Like I said, it's not like I didn't want this to happen.
Okay,
no,
before this happened, I didn't have it. Before I met you guys, I didn't have anybody trying
and
to
before I met you guys, I was dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait. Okay, got it. And then A1 just rolls out of the room, and you guys start.
A1, where are you going?
We have to leave.
No, I agree, but we have to leave right now. We're in the middle of a discussion.
Well, I mean, shouldn't we go hide in case he comes back?
Oh, he's coming back.
They send other people.
They'll send someone else.
Well, they want to strike a deal right now.
No, they want me, and they will use you to get me. It's not striking a deal. They don't really do that.
I just don't think we should stay here.
Well, why don't we offer you and then take back Tazi's father?
That's fine.
No.
What do you mean,
also
no?
not. I mean, that's
because then he dies.
No, we don't give him. We tell them we're going to give them him. We tell the Black Sun we are willing to trade.
So,
but when we're
not actually willing to trade.
We will rescue.
We lie to the Black Sun.
A1 kind of stops. So you hurt his leg.
He hurt his own leg.
And you couldn't fix it.
Correct.
And he didn't
Technically, he made it worse.
Technically, I made it. Well,
if he's paralyzed, then...
Well, the leg's paralyzed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, the leg wasn't working to begin with.
So,
but now the leg is like paralyzed.
Totally dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what if we... Wait. Got it. We send him your leg, I put a robotic leg on you, and then it's all fixed.
I mean, if
A1, shut down and take a break for a little while.
Okay. He does.
Just too much for him right now. Just can't handle it. Yeah, I really don't think it's a good idea for you to try to backhand the Black Sun, because you're already in trouble. So let's just trade Tazi for me, and I'll figure it out from there.
I don't.
100% think getting capture will work.
That's not an option right now.
I'm on board with the trading part, but leaving you with them? No.
I mean, we could also call them and find out what they need from me.
Find out what they need from my father. I mean,
Well, they don't need anything from you. They just know that you would do anything for your father at this point.
well, that's what they think.
I know that, but we don't need to tell them that right now.
And it's your father, so yes,
Well, yeah,
you
but
would
my
probably
father,
do things.
but my father's also suffering from some kind of crazy dementia right now because of all the weird Night Sister activity. So I don't know what value my father is to them, other as a bargaining tool to get KAIO back.
I would agree with that, yes. So we use that. I mean, it gets us almost everything we need.
All right.
We'll know where to go. We'll know where they're going to be.
I have an idea. Do you trust me?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Kale's looking at Corel.
Curl just remains silent for a minute. I can try.
All right then. So let me call back your father. See if that works.
He jumped into hyperspace at the end of that transmission. So
I guess we could follow them to get your father back. I don't know where they would be going.
They're probably going to call us back. It's like a ransom thing. They're going to make demands.
it clicks in your head, KAIO, that the person that knows where they were going is shut down.
Right. I'm an idiot. A1, turn back on, please.
We'll say you do whatever to turn it back
on
on.
his dome.
It turns back on. What?
Where were they going?
He
Do
kinda-
not say La Spain.
You don't. You can stop creatively distracting them.
Okay.
I really want to know where they were going.
I can't. Because she just told me not to say it.
Are they going to Lost Bane?
Yes.
Like, seriously, going to Lost Bane again?
Yeah.
For
That's
the love of cocking.
generally where their course was going, because I hacked in while you guys were talking.
Thanks, Day One.
You're welcome. I thought it would be useful.
That's super useful. Why in the world are they going to Lost Bane?
Because it's a good place to go.
Beautiful vistas.
Nobody asks questions there. And
Decent food if they're not drugging you.
That's true.
Have you come up with an antidote for that yet?
I have, actually.
All right, I'm going to spool up. We'll get into orbit and head out toward Last Bane.
All right.
Make one futile call to Hail
One last thing. Just a second. Tazi walks over to KAIO's, the older speeder that KAIO was driving, reaches into the passenger seat and grabs that tracking device from the Black Sun, and then just walks down the ramp and throws on a box in the
Outside.
cargo area, like outside the ship,
Right.
on the docking area. Just throws it, like lifts up a lid and throws it inside a box and seals the lid back up.
Okay. Gotcha.
And goes back on the ship.
All right. I'm assuming everybody's doing the normal pre-flight stuff. So KAIO's getting the gunnery bay. Corel's...
Curl makes sure the engines are running and then she heads back to her cabin.
Okay. A1's in the cockpit doing co-piloting stuff.
Tazi comes up and spools up the engines, gets clearance to take off from the spaceport, and
leave.
heads out into orbit.
All right. You're out in orbit. Plug in the coordinates and you're... Oh, did you want to make a call as you're flying?
Calling Ayla Sakura.
Corel just tried a little while ago, and you get the same basic no response at the moment.
I love you. That's all I leave, a voicemail. I hang up.
All right. So you guys jump into hyperspace. Anything you guys want to do on the ship?
Tazi's going to continue to pilot the ship, try and get a little rest.
Curl keys up her comm. Tazi, how long until we get to La Spain?
We got a while.
All right, wake me up if you need anything.
Will do.
And Curl's gonna meditate until she falls asleep.
A1 looks at Tazi. So this Shad guy's pretty bad.
Do you know anything about him?
He really likes money and just control. I don't know if he'd take money for it. He might not.
Do you know more about the circumstances in which KAIO tried to fix him?
No, that was the first I heard of it. He wouldn't tell me earlier.
All right. Side note, when you get the chance in the HAL and it's available, look up everything you can on the Shad guy.
Oh, okay, we'll do.
And the circumstances in which he was paralyzed, if you can find information on that.
Okay, I just think we should find something to give him instead of KAIO.
I agree.
Or we'd have to fake our deaths. Or at least his.
Nobody's faking anything.
Okay.
We'll find a way.
Okay. How?
When I know, I'll tell you.
Promise?
Of course.
All right. And then he just goes back to staring out the window. Probably what he would do on a trip.
I'm gonna catch him shut-eye, buddy. If you could keep keep an eye on the sensors, make sure we don't run into any problems. Wake me up if we do.
All right, we'll do.
And Tazi kicks back in his chair, puts his feet up on the console, and Takes a little nappy poo.
All right. KO going to take a nap too?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Then nothing interesting is going to happen on the trip because you're in hyperspace and nothing interesting usually does happen. And you guys come out of hyperspace over the moon of Lost-Bane where you've been before. And you guys dock. And as you dock, A1 rolls over and sets a little box in front of KO.
What is this?
So this time, don't pay 10 times what she's worth. And there's 25 credits in the box, and he just rolls away.
You people.
And then you guys are greeted by one of the gentlemen that's there. And just like the last time, all the people have the scars that go above their eyes and below their eyes. And he bows kind of gracefully. Glad to see you're back. What brings you to our humble little moon?
Business?
What kind of business are you here for this time?
The business kind. We're going to try and make some credits.
Okay.
Business.
How can I help you?
Have you seen a droid in a Duros? Not the HoloNet show. I mean, literally a
And
droid
not the
in a
one
Duros.
standing in front of you.
Possible.
I hand him the box of 25 credits.
There was another ship that did have a Duros and a rather aggressive droid with them.
You don't have to tell us if anything other than, are they still on Lost-Bane? That's it.
Yes.
And can you tell us what dock they're in?
7. At least that's the ship they came off on. I don't know where they are now.
Is that ship still here?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks. You've been a real peach.
You're welcome.
Is that a thing? I don't know if peaches are...
Space Peach.
Stellar
Peach.
peach.
Steech.
You're a real steech.
You're a real
Thanks.
Stitch.
Thank you. All right. Where do you guys go?
All right. Before you guys leave, and KO literally just walks up and injects you with stuff.
Ow!
Ow! Hey!
Hello. All right. Now, eat this. It's like basically it looks like a small piece of bantha jerky.
Why?
Taste. Just do it.
Fine.
He
Krell does.
also hands one to Tazi.
Needs more salt.
I know.
Everything needs more salt to you.
Hey,
All right.
I
All
like
right.
salt.
All right. Now, here's the key.
Try something sweet for
This is important. All right. Ready? Corel.
KO.
I want you to tell.
If that is your name.
It is. I want you to tell Tazi exactly what you think of him.
You drink too much.
Tazi, I want you to say something. I want you to lie to Corel. Just in general. Doesn't have to be about anything specific.
Your Leku frame your face real well.
A1 backs up.
All right. Perfect. You guys just ate bantha jerky that was covered in that truth serum that they use here on Lost-Bane. What I injected you with earlier, 5 seconds ago, is an antidote. Now, we won't be caught unawares.
Krell walks off to head towards docking bay 7.
Sorry.
A1 looks at Tazi. You should have been better at that lie.
I could have told her dress made her look fat, but
Well, that would have been a lie, so she would have been happy. And she's not wearing a dress.
you're
so,
right.
Yeah.
I'm not good with the woman. I'm not good at that stuff.
You always
Sorry.
You always tell them they have a pretty face.
I don't compliment well.
True. And but next time, just don't insult her face.
Am I getting the A1 masterclass right now? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, let's be
Thanks.
perfectly honest. I mean, she could do a little bit better with a Leku, though.
I'm not arguing any of that. I'm just saying that don't insult the woman's face.
Oh, I agree. No. I'm just saying.
And
I mean,
I
it's
think there's something about their Leku or they're sensitive about their size and the way they are.
they love them when they're large.
Hey, I like big Leku. I cannot lie.
A1 looks at you and says, "You probably should apologize."
I will. I'll get around to that. But I got to catch up with it first. Let's go.
All right.
Dock 7.
All right. You guys are headed to Dock 7.
We finally catch up to Corel.
Was Corel going to Dock 7?
I don't know where she was going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we catch up with Corel.
A1 just, where are you going?
It looks like she's going to Dock 7.
Dock 7?
Oh, okay.
Were you not there for that conversation?
Whew.
Actually, no, I mean, I was, but you weren't.
Yes, I was.
got
I was standing there the whole time.
really cold in here.
Yeah, I think you're beautiful.
Will you please tell your buddy to stop making you creatively tell things?
He's not.
He's not your buddy now? Uh-huh. Okay, fine.
No. He didn't tell me.
She
to
walks.
creatively-
She walks. Is the door to Dock 7 open?
Sure.
It's
Walks
not
in.
the time, A1. It's not the time.
I'm just trying to help.
I know, buddy.
Here's a little note from Tazi's masterclass.
Yeah.
Give it some time.
Okay, we'll do. And the door to Dock 7, I mean, you can go to the ship. All right, you go up to the ship. You know,
Ramp down?
Does there appear to be security in the docking area?
there would be one of the people from Lost-Bane here. So one of the cultist, for lack of a better term. He's standing outside, just like the one that's still standing outside of your ship.
So I will walk up to that guy. Hey, question for you.
Yeah?
You hungry?
No.
Are you thirsty?
Nope. They rotate us food, and my shift just started.
What did they give you to drink?
Water. That's what I requested.
You want something better than water?
Nope, not on duty.
Corella's walking right by him.
I mean, the door is shut to the ship, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can walk right up to the ship, can I?
Yeah, you can walk right up to it.
Yeah, I walk right past him without talking to him at all. And I walk up and I bang on the ship, like the ship's ramp.
Okay. All right. No answer right away.
Does that appear to draw this guy's attention
I
at all?
repeat.
He kind of looks over. Can I help you?
Is this your ship?
Nope.
Then you're fine.
Okay, but nobody's there.
Where are they?
They're inside conducting business.
Well, we're here to conduct business.
Okay, but they're not here, so you could wait. What would you like to talk about?
Well, was the Duros with them?
Yeah.
Huh.
Kind of looked like me.
Yeah. Only a little more baggy around his eyes.
Well,
That's
they
about
frame
right.
his face, so, you know.
Just his eyes.
Yeah, it makes him, makes him look prettier.
Not really.
Where are they doing business?
In the main area.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Krell leaves to walk to the main area.
A1 just kind of looks at you guys.
KAIO rolls his eyes, shakes his head, and follows her.
All right, I'm going to be blunt. If I give you 100 credits, will you walk away for like 20 minutes?
Me?
Yeah.
For what?
We'll give you 100
Let's
credits.
just say
You
I
just walk away.
don't need you to know why, but I want to know if 100 credits is good enough for you. And I'm gonna roll a negotiation check.
All right.
I'm not trying to intimidate. I'm just going to come straight forward and offer him some money.
All right. We'll make it average, but just for giggles, I want to flip one of these over. So one of the destiny points. So just upgrade one of those.
I failed with an advantage. I failed with 2 advantages. So my advantages are going to be that I didn't offer him enough money, but he's not going to be upfront about that.
Yeah. I have a job to do. I can't lose my job for 100 credits.
No, you're not going to lose your job for taking... What if you had to check out like Doc 12? Maybe you had to go to Doc 12. Or maybe Doc 10.
No. Somebody's assigned to Doc 12. Zorn. He's on Doc 12.
Maybe Zorn had a little too much Rhodian spiced ale last night and got a little tipsy and then felt sick today. Maybe you had to go check on him.
I couldn't go check on him.
I'll give you 500 credits. Shut your mouth and go.
Okay.
I hand him 500 credits.
So he walks basically down to the end, kind of puts his head against the wall and closes his eyes.
Is that good?
Yeah, that works fine.
Perfect. What are we doing?
A1, I want you to slice the... We're going to get into the ship. Check for alarms. Need you to get in. Break in for me. Hit Corell up on her comm. Corell, we managed to... I guess we bribed the guard flat out. He's going to let us poke around the ship.
I'll find the rest of them.
Do you want some help?
No, I'm okay.
A1
All right.
plugs in. A couple minutes later, the door opens. There you go.
Were there any alarms or any sensors, anything turned on?
Nothing worthwhile.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Tazi walks up opens or goes into the door. I guess what type of ship is it? We didn't even really ask.
YT 1300. And you go on and basically you walk around and it looks like there are 4 crew members that normally stay here, and you can tell it's just they're moving just merchandise from one place to another.
All right.
It's not the cleanest ship. It kind of smells funny, like wet fur.
Wet fur?
Yeah, like a wet dog smell.
All right, I'm going to go up to the cockpit area.
Okay. Make a perception check. This would be easy.
Can you check the quarters?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
2 successes, 2 advantages.
Okay. You notice when you set up or go up to the cockpit and you start looking around, it's kind of odd. There's scales on the seat and the dash. Similar to what you would see if a reptilian type creature was up there piloting. They're just not very clean. So somebody's up here shedding. And how many advantages did you get?
2.
All right. You've been around these Trandoshans. Okay. You're searching the crew quarters. Same check. Well, are you looking for anything specific? Because that was just kind of what you saw generally.
I am looking to make sure that this is the ship that we are looking for.
Okay.
I'm looking for any sign of like Duros or someone being held hostage or like anything that would relate to the fact that this is the ship that we actually wanted to find.
Okay. Make an average check. The more successes you get, the more information I'll give you. How's that?
Okay, we'll hope for a success. 1 success and an advantage.
Okay. In one of the crew's quarters, you find a lot of hair, which you know looks very much like a Wookiee's. And as you look through the crew's quarters, you don't see any signs of a Duros or a droid at all.
Tazi's going to do a quick check. And what's the registration on the ship?
So the ship is called the Hollow Nugget.
And who's it registered to?
The captain, her name is Din Mar, and she is a Trandoshan.
All right. Explains the scales Tazi found in the pilot's seat. Does it appear that there's more than one Trandoshan? Is it just the one seat that had the scales in it, or did the other seat have Wookiee hair?
The other seat didn't have any hair.
Tazi calls A1 to the cockpit.
He rolls up. Yeah.
Grab a dump of the logs here.
Oh, okay.
Just take all the information you can out of the ship. We'll analyze it later.
Okay, got it. So now what are we going to do?
Well, it looks like they've obviously left the ship. There's nothing here. Over the comms to KAIO. KAIO, did you find anything in the back?
Not really. A lot of Wookiee hair.
Wookiee hair in the crew quarters?
Yeah.
This ship is owned by a Trandoshan. I found scales in the pilot seat.
Are you kidding me? How can we... Every time we enter a ship, Trandoshans and Wookiees. That's what we get, man. That's literally all we get.
I just find it odd that there's a Wookiee working with a Trandoshan. I guess it could be a slave.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's check the cargo hold. I'm going to have A1 see if he can find any smuggling compartments on the ship.
All right, that's probably a wise choice. This is most likely a smuggling ship, obviously.
I would think so.
Yeah.
A1, can you check for...
okay. Nope. I don't see any.
All right. Let's go check the deck plates while KAIO checks their cargo hold. And wipe over to Corel as we're kind of tearing the ship apart a little bit.
All right, Corel, where were you going? I forgot already.
Well, the guard had said that the Duros and them, they went towards the main area to do business.
That's right.
So
Okay,
Corel
so you're
was going towards the main area.
Okay. You go to the main area, and you remember the last time you were here, it kind of opens up into a main central area with other tunnels that go off for the different spaceports. You come in, and you look around, and you see several more of the cultists here, and you do see a Wookiee, a Trandoshan.
Looking for a droid and a Duros.
You don't see one.
Do I recognize any of the Lasbanians?
You would recognize a couple. You'd recognize the head.
I'm going to go over and talk to her.
Okay. Oh, you're back.
Our paths have crossed again. Thank you again for your hospitality.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
I was wondering if you could tell me, we are attempting to locate somebody.
Okay.
It has been brought to our attention that a Duros and a droid may have come through here earlier, and not the ones on my ship.
Oh, perhaps.
Would they still be here? I have business with them. There's some trade involved.
Okay. Do they know you're here? Are they expecting you?
Well, they called us.
Shall I make your deception check? Or?
I'm speaking the absolute freaking truth. If you want me to roll deception, I will, but Corel is not lying.
They called you, but they didn't call you to come here.
What's the difficulty?
Red and a purple.
3 successes and an advantage.
I would be happy to let them know that you're here.
Please do.
Okay.
Corel stands there and looks at her.
She walks away and says
Corel
something.
follows her.
Well, she walks like 10 feet away and is about to whisper into somebody's ear.
Like Corel's like right next to her.
Okay. She looks back. Yes. Was there anything else?
No, I'm just waiting.
Okay. Well, you can wait over there, please.
Okay.
She whispers something into his ear and he walks away.
Okay.
She comes back over. He will let them know.
All right.
Would you care for something to eat or drink?
No thanks. I ate and drank before I left the ship.
Okay.
One question before you go. Do my Lego make my face look fat?
She kind of looks up. I think if you, do you mind? And she reaches her hands up and she grabs your Leku and kind of moves him around a little bit. That highlights your cheekbones much, much better.
So one back is just all the difference?
Oh, yes, because you have to show a little, but hide a little. That's what men like.
I guess that's a decent point. All right, thank you. I was just checking.
Okay.
I walk away and then I calm Tazi. Tazi?
Yeah?
Just so you know, they are being alerted to my presence.
They?
The Duros and the droid. I ran into...
Hey, Tazi, ask her if she's seen any Wookiee or Trandoshan together.
Mira Cass. You know, the woman who's in charge here.
Oh, yeah.
I asked her if she'd seen a Duros and a droid. And
you haven't asked it yet.
Hold on, bud.
What's that?
KAIO wants me to ask if you've seen possibly ran into or seen a Wookiee and a Trandoshan together.
Oh, yeah, there's one here.
Because
There's a pair here. Yeah, I've seen them. They're here.
We're on their ship.
So you're not...
The ship that
The little weasel outside said he saw a Duros and a droid leave the ship.
They did, and also a Wookiee and Trandoshan. They got passage with the Wookiee and the Trandoshan. That's the only thing I can assume.
Okay.
If that guy told us the truth for, 25 credits we gave him.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
She disconnects and walks over to the Wookiee and the Trandoshan.
Okay. Which one do you talk to? They're both standing there.
The Wookiee.
Okay.
Hello.
He looks back at you. Hello?
Hi. I'm sorry to interrupt. Do you happen to know a Duros? He's about... And Corell stands on her tiptoes and raises her arm way above her head. He's about yay tall. Kind of old looking, with a really nasty droid with him. Droid's kind of, gurry. And she, holds up her arms like claws and Grr.
He kind of glances over at her and then just shakes his head no.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The gentleman outside your docking bay said that they had left your ship. So I maybe have the wrong people. I'm sorry. My name is Corell.
Maybe
he should make a lore check. Probably a hard lore check.
Okay.
To see if he recognizes the name.
Okay. He introduces himself as I'm Pekka.
Well, very nice to meet you. If you see this Duros, he's actually a friend of mine's father and he's not well. We're trying to find him. And we think the droid has kidnapped him.
Okay. I will keep my eyes open.
Well, thank you. That's very nice of you. Are you going to be here long?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. It would be great to have dinner. But have a good day. And Corell's going to go sit by the wall and, look at her data pad, but she's watching those two surreptitiously.
They glance over their shoulders a little bit, and they kind of whisper to each other, and then they kind of glance over towards Mira, the head of the area, and they go over and talk to her a little bit, and then they start heading back towards their ship.
Key up my comm to Tazi. Tazi?
Tazi here.
The Womp Rats are returning to the nest.
Got it, so we should get off this ship.
Pretty quickly, yes.
Okay, we'll do.
Or we stay on the ship and we capture them.
But do we need to capture them?
No, let me tell. I just wanted to capture someone.
All right, did you find anything?
I went to the cargo bay. Did I find anything?
Average perception.
1 success and 3 advantages.
Okay. You find in one of the corners over by a box, you see some, a little bit of hydraulic fluid and looks like there's a couple little nuts and bolts that look like they had, basically you could tell some droid's repaired himself over in the corner.
Yeah, I do believe they were on this ship. There was some hydraulic fluid in the corner, and it looks like droid repair bits.
Got it. Okay, so we know they were here, but okay, let's disembark. Let's get everything locked back down. Hopefully, we didn't leave too much of a mess behind.
I mean, have you looked at this place? It's not like they're gonna notice.
More of a mess.
Once they leave the main room, once they're out of line of sight, Krell's going to follow them. So stealth check.
Yep, stealth check.
Difficulty.
Just go red and a purple. It's against their perception.
Well, I have an advantage.
Okay.
So I'm going to say they notice I'm following them, but it's right as they're coming into their docking bay.
Where was Tazi and KAIO? Obviously, you're leaving the ship. Where are you headed to?
We're just leaving this docking area, so if they've never laid eyes on us before that we know of, so I'll walk back toward the guy that we paid 500 credits.
So he's basically pretending to sleep on the wall.
Yeah, we walk back to him.
Just walk past him and be like, "Yeah, you're all set, bud. Thanks."
Well, then he smiles and walks back over to his assigned post.
And when you did lock it back up, right?
Yeah. Everything's good. Basically, as you guys are walking towards the main area, you pass a Wookiee and a Trandoshan. And the Wookiee kind of stops and points at Tazi, points at the droid, looks back at Corell, points at Tazi, points at the droid. Found him.
No, remember? Tall droid, grr, not short and
He picks up A1. Grr, sets him down, keeps walking.
still not scary.
A1's like, what?
Corell follows
what?
them. Corell follows them until they get into their docking bay, and then she's gonna loiter outside.
Okay. A1 kind of looks at Tazi. What was that about?
I walk away from those two, from Corell.
Tazi, like as that whole thing happens, and then Tazi just kind of turns and like looks back at them as they're walking toward their ship.
Oh, and you notice Corell has one Leku now kind of tucked behind one ear cone.
So Corell sees Tazi look at her Leku and then just not say anything.
And then you start swipe away.
Yep.
Tazi was looking at the Wookiee with incredulity and then looked at Corell's Leku, decided not to say anything, and now he's standing there with A1 wondering what just happened.
And A1's looking at you kind of, what do we do now?
KO just walks away from all of them.
If I could feel awkward, that would have been awkward.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Hold on. And
I haven't
Tazi keys his comm.
I haven't been touched by a Wookiee like that ever.
Corell, what was that all about?
You know I'm 20 feet behind you, right?
Yeah, but you're trying to look inconspicuous.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
So yeah,
well,
so what was that all about again?
I asked them about a Duros and a droid. I think they were trying to be funny.
Got it. So you didn't actually see my father, or
Oh, no. If I would have seen him, he would be with us.
No, I wasn't expecting you to be a one-woman capture show. I just didn't know if you had spotted them inside or not.
They were apparently, you told me that they were part of the ship, and I asked them if they'd seen a droid and
Who was part of the ship? My
the
father?
Wookiee and the Trandoshan.
Oh, what? I was talking about my father and the droid.
Well, yeah, I asked them if they'd seen your father and a droid.
And what'd they say?
No.
Okay.
But I didn't believe them, so I was following them. Also, in case you guys got caught on their ship and needed help. You're welcome. But I think they think that you are the Duros and the droid, but I described it very carefully. I said an older Duros who's kind of saggy, and a tall droid that's all kind of grr.
And if you're watching out of the corner of your eyes, you can see Corell's making little, like, claw hands with her.
Corell, keep your hands down. You're drawing attention to yourself.
Sorry, I'm not very good at stealth.
No, I get it. We're gonna head back inside. Follow in about 5 minutes. I don't think these two have anything to do other than just simply transporting my father and the droid. I don't think they have anything else to do with this.
Okay.
KO, where'd you go?
1 moment, please.
So KO is walking back down to the main area to find Mira.
Yep.
Mira. Okay.
She's sitting at one of the head tables. She's just sitting there.
Do you have a moment, Mira?
Yeah.
Can I speak to you away from prying ears?
Oh, okay. She sits right where she is. Go ahead.
Away. Not like out of the room or anything, just away.
She looks at the two people next to her and kind of smiles, and they get up and walk away.
Oh, thanks, Steve. KO has a seat next to her, and he's like, so, just out of curiosity,
she reaches up and puts her hand on the side of your face.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so, just out of curiosity, did you speak to my associate Corell earlier, the Twi'lek?
Yes.
The nice Lekus?
Yes.
What did she actually ask you? I'm just curious because I'm trying to figure out what specifically I should be looking for here.
She asked if I'd seen a Duros and a droid.
Let me be a little bit more specific. Have you seen a Black Sun HK assassin droid?
In my life, yes.
Here, in the past, I don't know, 24 hours?
Possibly.
What would you need from me to get that information of where they are?
Well, people who come here know that they can come here because, well, we don't talk about who comes here.
I totally understand that. I really do. But it's important for not just me, but for my friend's father as well. He's wrapped up on something that I've got him into, and I want to help him get out.
Okay. Maybe you should visit Docking Bay 12.
Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. It's a thing. Well, Mira, I do appreciate you. Let me know if you need anything. And he winks at her.
As soon as you wink, she puts her other hand on the other side of your head and just leans forward and kisses you on the lips, and then just leans back. And it's a soft kiss. It's not like one of those like aggressive, you're going to be mine type kisses. She
got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. KO gets up and he calms Tazi. Tazi?
We're still waiting.
I know. I just want to let you know I'm kind of back.
We haven't moved.
All right. I'm going to go to Docking Bay 12. don't follow me right away, but I do need your help.
What if I send A1 that way? He's a little more inconspicuous.
That might work, yeah.
All right. I'll follow shortly, but A1 should be there at the dock when you get there.
That sounds good, yeah.
About this time, since it's been about 5 minutes, Corell walks up to you.
Hey, Corell. Hang out here for just a second. We're gonna meet up with KAIO in a few minutes. He got a lead on docking bay 12, but A1, if you could go over there immediately. Don't meet KAIO, but just be present in the docking bay in case he needs your help.
Got it. Go there immediately.
Go there immediately, but do not engage with KAIO unless he needs your help.
All right, we'll do.
And he will signal you if he needs your help.
All right, we'll do.
Act like a regular droid that no one would pay attention to.
Okay.
Not like yourself.
Okay, got it. Now?
Right now, go.
He takes off.
I feel like I was not clear enough with him. Tazi and Corell wait a few minutes and then start walking toward docking bay 12.
All right, so KAIO, you see A1, he kind of zips in front of you.
Yeah.
Heads down there. On the way down, he manages to pick up like a wrench and like a hydro spanner. And yeah, he gets down there a little before and starts pretending to be working on something.
So I just walk right by him. I don't pay attention to him, and I don't like walk into the room like the docking area like I own it, but I do walk in like I should be there.
Okay. You walk in, and I mean you can see the door for a ship. I mean you can't really see too much more of the ship.
Can he see the ship though?
Yeah, I mean you can see the ship is docked, so you can see it. And standing in front of the door, you happen to walk up because you're not trying to be stealthy.
No,
right?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I'm acting like I own the place, but I don't.
That'll work. So they hear you. You walk up and you see Essex standing there with HIKSA standing right next to him. And he has a pistol to Essex's head. And it's kind of an odd looking pistol. Want to roll a quick warfare check?
Yeah, I do.
It's an easy check.
3 successes.
Okay, it's a disruptor pistol. And you hear HIKSA in a, droid voice.
Are you here to trade yourself for him?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, just that easy?
Yeah.
This seems odd.
What, so you demand that I provide you me in trade for him, and I do so, and now you are confused.
Yes, usually you're more difficult than this.
Usually? But usually you don't take my friend's fathers.
And Essex kind of looking around. No more hurt.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to hurt me anymore. I get it.
I go.
No, you're not.
You stay.
Where are you going to go? Do you know where he's going to take you?
I go.
Where are you going to go? What is he going to do?
And he points at the droid. Him. Go with.
HIKSA, what is your mission parameters? If I don't go with you, what happens to him?
I am to give him to Chad, and Chad will determine what he wants to do.
Oh, Gimpy's doing not so good, eh?
I do not know who that is.
I get it. So why don't you just let him go, and I will come to you. But I got to make sure he gets out first.
Very well.
Essex, no.
Oh, for the love of cocking. Just do what I ask, Essex.
He basically wraps his arms around HIKSA. Tazi, your comm rings.
Yeah.
No signal has been given, but I hear your dad and I think HIKSA arguing with KAIO.
Has HIKSA seen you?
No, they're down the tunnel and it curves. I'm being inconspicuous.
All right.
Do you want me to go down there?
We're very close. Wait for us. We'll meet up with you and then we'll all go.
Okay.
I'm assuming you guys increase your pace.
That is correct.
All right.
So, as communications cut with A1, Tazi turns to Corell. Corell, we apparently HIKSA and my father are there at the docking bay.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
Corell breaks into a run.
Okay. And we cut back over to KAIO. And like I said, Essex kind of wrapped his arms around and he's go.
Seriously, Rano, who does this?
And HIKSA's just kind of looking at you.
What do you want to do with this?
That's actually a really great question, HIKSA. Well, I have an idea. I'm going to walk over to you, okay? We copacetic so far.
He just points the blaster pistol at you. The disruptor pistol at you.
Okay, yeah, so you can aim your disruptor pistol at me. That's fine. I'm going to walk up to Essex, and I'm going to try to unhinge him from you.
As you say that, let's see if Essex can pull this off. Not the way he wanted to, but it still works. He reaches over and hits the button that opens up the door to the ship and steps in. No, I go, you leave.
What am I actually supposed to do with this?
No more hurting.
On the comm to A1, A1's channel pops open very briefly. Okay. A1, can you get to one of the administrative panels in the dock and lock his ship into place?
I can try.
Docking clamps.
Okay, I can try.
He rolls over too. Yes. What? Okay. He rolls up and does that, and as he does it, you start hearing an alarm sound go off in that hallway. So there's an alarm going off, and you hear him go,
They're locked, but think I let them know that I did it.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
So now there's an alarm going off down the hallway, which is adding to the noise.
And at that moment, I think Corell and Tazi probably come around the corner to see A1. Yep. We cannot see into the docking bay yet, but we've come through that little tunnel to meet up with him.
Yep. Where is he?
A1 just turns down there. He points with one of his little mechanical hands.
All right, Corell just bolts down that.
And a cut back over to
KAIO. So now Essex he's trying to drag HIKSA on the ship and failing because Essex not the strongest guy in the world, and HIKSA's pretty strong. So he's not moving. And he's just over and over. No more hurt. I leave. You stay. And about that time, we'll say that's when Tazi and Corell, Corell would probably be ahead of Tazi a little bit. They come around the corner.
So we come around the corner, and what we see is KAIO standing in front of a disruptor pistol that's pointing at him, and a struggling Essex Tazi, like going, no more hurt.
And pulling.
He's
trying to pull.
Yeah, Essex is obviously trying to pull the robot onto the ship.
Yeah.
Like grabbing at his arm. And
he's not successful in moving the droid, who's just standing there.
Essex is literally almost like he's pantomiming someone trying to pull something really hard because he's not getting any resist. He's getting full resistance.
So Corell's still moving, but she's moving out wide.
Okay.
So it's not a direct line, but is not trying to be stealthy.
Tazi stops short when he sees the pistol pointed at KAIO and just puts his hand on the blaster at his hip.
Okay.
Are we making this trade?
I keep trying.
KAIO, what are you doing?
I told you what I was going to do.
You knew about this?
This is not happening.
Yeah, this is what's going to happen. I'm not going to let you fall for my problems.
Redemption is played using the Star Wars role-playing game system by Fantasy Flight Games and Lucas Books. If you enjoy Redemption, please reach out to us on social media. Our Facebook and Twitter pages can be found at RedemptionPod, and we have our website as well, redemptionpodcast.com. Please look for us on Instagram as well. We recently started an account with Redemption Podcast. Review the show for us on iTunes, Stitcher, or other podcasting applications you may use. This does help people locate the podcast, and it does spread the word for us so more people can hear our thrilling story. If you're enjoying the story that Redemption tells and would like to offer us some support, we do have a Patreon page at patreon.com/redemption. All funds collected from the page are used to help us upgrade our equipment and make sure we're telling the best story we can with the best quality equipment that we can. Thank you very much.